everyone, and welcome to GubbaGaming. I am Peter, and I thank you all for being with me today. When you're watching this, when I've published this to YouTube, I will be at Sweden Rock Festival, actually. So, cheers, rockers! So, what are we doing today? We are playing a game for the Philips G7000. It's called Freedom Fighters. It's Videopac number 39, and this is considered one of the sort of better games for the system. And I believe we have two different types of game modes, so let's try them out together, shall we? See you in a bit. Okay, so let's dive right in, shall we? Let's begin with... This is the game mode where our laser is actually working. There's another game mode where it doesn't work. So we are taking the role as a defender of the galaxy. We have but one order: to defend the galaxy from an alien invasion. Which is, as you can see, a very difficult task. And I only have the one life. Okay. So the yellow sort of star-like figures over there, they are alien spaceships. Damn it, this is hard. 7 points on this run. And they are dropping space mines. And those of you with keen eyes noticed that there was a purple squarey thing heading in and out of the screen just then. I'm already started and died 3 times. Very difficult game. Anyway, those purple squares, they are prisoners that I can save by flying into them. I'd say controls are pretty good. The laser, I mean, it fires, it does its job, but it's hard to be accurate with it, especially against the mines, which are very, very small, as you can tell. There is another game mode where I cannot fire the laser, and there is also 2 variants of these 2 game modes. One where I can fly around the screen, as I do now, and another mode where I am centered, and by dragging the joystick either left or right, I speed up the movement of my enemy. So it's like moving about space, but it's from the perspective of me in the center. So we'll have to compare those 2 game modes as well. 44 points, that's my record. You think I can get 100 maybe? Let's aim for that. 6 points, a bit shy of 100, but let's not give... Damn it! And those yellow enemy ships, they are quite elusive, aren't they? Come on, take that! Oh, I believe I've blew up a poor prisoner there. Okay. So this is what a brilliant war strategy looks like. You send but the one ship to defend the entire galaxy. I don't know how big our galaxy is, but I believe the center of our galaxy is about 30,000 light years from Earth. So, in what direction would you send a starship to defend the entire galaxy? Did I say that right? I mix up words sometimes. Anyway, what I meant to say was that the center of our galaxy is 30,000 light years from our sun. Anyway, you get the picture. 60 points. Slowly getting there. Sorry, prisoner. Well, who doesn't like a space shooter? What I would like though is maybe a power-up for the weapons. The game could have benefited from that. Maybe sort of a wider beam or a spread beam or something. Triple. That's very common, right? Or at least a double, where you fire straight ahead and either diagonally upwards or downwards. That would have made things easier, I think. Damn it! No, I'm just going to give up on this, and I am going to try the same game mode, but with the right controller, because that will put me at the center of the screen, but I'm quite clearly moving about. And I have to actively drag the joystick to wherever I want to fly, otherwise I will just come to a full stop. If you want to turn the ship around, I'd say going for a full stop seems to be a better strategy than dragging in the opposite direction, actually, because that takes forever. Ah, damn it! Not a single point. This is a new low. Gameplay-wise, this mode feels a bit more intuitive. Like I usually say, I'm not much of a programmer, but this is probably how you would code a game today, where you sort of the screen moves around you instead of the spaceship moving around the screen. I'm hopeless, am I not? Damn it! I hate this game! No, I don't. How can you hate a space shooter? Impossible! Ah, God! Oh! Damn it! Maybe the so very common speed up option would be something as well that this game would benefit from. Take that, you useless galaxy invading alien bastard. Imagine being a kid and playing this together with your friends. You have to change. Usually when I was a kid and I played with my friends, you usually played every other game, so I would play a game or a life, or then we'd switch and one of my friends would take over and keep playing. Imagine playing this game and you have to change controllers every 10 seconds or something. Seems to be a graphic bug every now and then, that where the yellow enemies appear as they have the same shape and form as this fellow, the prisoner cage. I've noticed that one or a few times, but maybe that's part of the evil strategy of our alien invaders. Oops. Well, right there, just a second ago. Did you see that? Ah, damn it. Okay, let's have one final go at this game mode, and then we'll try. This is called firing mode because I am able to fire with my laser. One more go. There's always one more go. Come on. And the other mode where I can't fire my laser is called evading mode. Today, I'd say we'd probably call it survival mode or something like that. Okay, 40 points. I am tied with my old high score. Okay. So I'm back to the left controller, and I believe this game is 0. I push 0 and start it here. Yeah, because now I can't fire my lasers. I can just evade these efforts. And as you can see, for every passing second I gain a point. And I can tell you, I'm already enjoying this one hell of a lot more than the other game mode. And that's strange to say about a space shooter. Well, you know, that space shooter game, I like the game mode where you can't actually shoot, you can only space. And you see the kind of points I'm getting. I'm already closing in on 100 points on my first try. And of course, if 110 points, I'm just gonna type my name into. I was supposed to, but I didn't. Well, can I do it now? Maybe it's worth dying for. Aha! Everyone should know I have the high score. Ah, damn! I was about to say something right before I died earlier. Yeah, if I use the right controller of the console, there will be the same game mode, but the screen will move relative to me, so I won't fly around the screen. The screen will sort of scroll to the left and right, and it will speed up the mines and the yellow enemy ships. Try that when I feel I'm done with this game mode. Damn it, damn it. Oh! It's risky to hang around the edges of the screen because you never know what will enter. And at the same time, you need to be pretty close to the edges of the screen if you want to catch one of those prisoners. And I'm pointing at it. How about that? Yeah, what I was about to say was that those prisoners, it looks like a square with a person in it, and it's sort of turning around. It kind of like the first Superman movie with General Zod and his two lackeys. The sort of prison they are put in and shot into space from whatever. Oh, isn't it Krypton? Isn't Krypton Superman's home planet? Well, anyway, this game is from 1982. I don't remember when the first Superman movie was released, but I believe it's before 1982, so maybe the creator of this game was inspired by the sort of intergalactic prison, two-dimensional piece of glass that General Zod was put in, and therefore decided to have it in this game. There you go. See if I can beat my high score. And there we go, new high score. Uncharted territory. Okay. Let's go for 200. Is it me or is everyone moving a lot faster? Well, who cares? I just broke 200. Haha. Damn it! 205. Not too bad. Let's change controllers. So this will be the same game mode 0, and I will stay at the center relative to the screen. But damn it. Come on. But otherwise it's the same premise. I can't fire my laser. I just have to evade everything and try to rescue prisoners, of course. I do have an issue with the controls, that if you want to turn the ship around, you have to... either the controls aren't very responsive, or it's coded in an unfair way. Well, I can't decide which one it is, really. Maybe it's not coded very well. If I go right... No, sometimes it feels I can turn left quicker than I can turn right. I speed up and then I turn left. Nothing happens. Oh, there it happened. And there it happened as well. Okay, controls are a bit bad, but if I let go of the joystick, my ship almost immediately stops moving. So when it comes to full stop, I just pull the... Damn it. Thing is, if I try to ascend or descend, it also the thruster comes on. So you can't really turn around and ascend or descend at the same time. You have to just change damn it. Direction. The sensitivity of the controls could be a little less sensitive. I think it would be easier to navigate through all those mines if that were the case, but I mean, you can't have everything. Anyway, this game mode where you move, where you remain at the middle of the screen and your surroundings move when you start your ship, or if you turn on your thrusters. I'd say this game mode is pretty much... It's very similar to the other, of course, but the thing that you can run away from your enemies, it gives you an edge, I'd say. But I haven't got as much points on this in this game mode as the other, so what am I talking about having an edge for? I don't know. Both of these game modes are still better than the firing modes where you have your laser. Freedom Fighters, maybe it should be rebranded Freedom Evaders or something. Intergalactic Evader. Saving the galaxy by evading enemies, letting them run dry of space mines. There's a strategy for you. I have the concept of a plan. Ah, damn it! Okay, I think I'm gonna end it right there, actually. So, see you in a bit and we'll sum up, shall we? Okay, so that's Freedom Fighters for you. Well, it's supposed to be one of the better games for the systems, but I'm not all that impressed. A very sort of simple game idea, which is usually the case with the games for this system, but a bit too narrow of a game idea for my taste. Didn't really enjoy the game modes where you can use your laser. Much more fond of evading mode. I could see myself maybe returning to this game and trying out the evading mode for a few more goes and trying to beat... I did beat 200 points, I believe, in the mode where you can move about the screen, and maybe I could have sort of a game night with a friend or something, and we could try to beat 300 points, 400 points, maybe 500 points for an hour or so, but not much more than that. So as for the firing mode, it could have benefited from power-ups to your weapons. If you could fire a wider beam maybe, or a spread beam of some sort, or if you could have homing missiles or something cool like that. But again, this is a game that is 43 years old, so times were different, and I guess it's just not for me. How about that? But I thank you all for stopping by and sharing this sort of mediocre experience with me, and hope I see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.